Hello everybody, welcome back to the workshop. Today I'm just having a look at my John Deere D100 or 100 series. It's a D110. I've got a few problems down here on the deck where the paint's coming off. Had a request from Mrs. Shed to touch it up before it rusts through. I'll just give you a demo on the easy way to get the mower deck off one of these without straining yourself. All I do is get a couple of bits of wood, put them down under here so they go right through to the other side of the deck. Something like that. Then you just get your height adjustment and lower it down until it's on the wood. Not quite on that one. Might need something a little bit thicker. Okay, it's a bit better. It's on there now, and you just basically lower down the deck until it hits it, and go one or two notches further. So it's sitting on those bits of wood. What I'll do once I disconnect it from the mower, I'll drag the deck out along those bits of wood, and it should slide pretty easily. Let's have a go at that. At the front, you'll see that split pin, or whatever you want to call it, spring pin down there. We can take that pin out and get it out with a screwdriver. Down here at the back, if I look underneath there from where the tyre is, you can see another split pin in there. We take that one out and leave the linkage attached to the deck. That way we don't muck up the level adjustment. We can take out this one here holding the clutch, I suppose you'd say. That engages the deck, so that cable goes up to the lever up on the next to the steering wheel. So we'll take that pin out and just pop it out of that bracket, and we'll slide it forward so we can disconnect the cable at the other end. And we also have to get the belt off there, and that should just pop off while it's not engaged, while the deck's not engaged. So I'll get ahead and do that. A little bit awkward to try and film it while I do it, but I'll see how we go. But they're the basic steps. There's 3 split pins holding the deck, 1 holding the cable and the belt. But that's it. I'm using Mrs. Shed's gardening screwdriver. Don't let me catch you guys using screwdrivers like this. No, can't use Mrs. Shed's gardening screwdriver. One. Let's just take the belt off while we're there. Should just be able to pop it out around there. No, not that easy. Has to go underneath and then over there and over the other side. So that's off now. There's one washer on there as well, and that'll just come out and dangle. Here's the one on the back wheel, and near the back wheel. Should just be able to pop that out. Bit of a lever. Washer as well, and that arm should pop off there. That can just sit there now. The one on the other side is exactly the same. Just pop that speedo cable one out of there as well. Oh, not speedo, it's the clutch cable. So that just comes out. I'll get the one on the other side. That's it, the deck should just slide out now. Unless I've missed something. I did miss something. There's 2 more pins up under there. That's part of that linkage that we just disconnected from the back there. So we'll take those 2 out as well, and then the deck should come off. but I won't try and film that. And it just slides out, and we'll figure out how that cable comes off. That spring has got the cable on the end of it. I've just got to unhook that from that linkage, as if you guys can see anything in there. I'll show you when I get it out. There you go. It's got a weird ass hook on it like that. And now it should come out. I'll put that up the top. Easy peasy. So with it out now, I can just clean off all the crap, wire brush up the spots I want to touch up. I'm sure all this paint's going to flake back a mile, but that's what I'm going to get. And I know around the outside here some of the edges are pretty daggy. I might pull these plastic covers off so I can grease the pulleys and get it all ready for another year. Just scratched around there with the Stanley knife, took off the worst of the loose paint so it doesn't flake any further. I'll just give that a bit of a clean up with a flap disc. Gauge safety squint. Before I paint that, let's just see what's going on underneath here. And I bet, oh, smallest socket I got. 10 mil, in case you're wondering. There's a grease nipple under here that's almost impossible to get to. It's just there. You guys see that? Not unless I lower you down a bit. You can see it down there. You can sometimes get a grease gun on it, but sometimes it's really hard. So I'll grease that while I'm in here. I can see it's nice and clean in there as well. All the crap's gone. I think there's one underneath that pulley over there as well. I'll get that while I'm here. I think the other pulleys have got permanently sealed bearings in them. While you got the deck off, you may as well have a look underneath it and see how the blades are going. I've just thrown a bit of rust-proof paint on there, or low rust paint. I'll give it another coat later on. While you've got it off, if you have a look underneath, you can always check out the blades. These ones don't look too bad. If you've hit a lot of rocks and sticks and rubbish, you'll notice the outside edge here starts to round off. If you've got any big chunks out or it's rounded off, just replace the blades. They're not that expensive. Other one looks all right too. Installation is the reverse of the removal, so you shouldn't have too much trouble getting it back on again. Just put those washers and spring clips all back on again, give it a test when you're done. I think we can call that fixed. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video and you'd like to see more like this, don't be afraid to click on the subscribe button, turn the bell on, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content, and we'll see you on the next one. I can't really see you. Our swan's all grown up. Just see him in the reeds there. Mind his own business. Mum and Dad have left. They've gone down to the lake nearby. Apparently they, once the young one's big enough, they just clear out and leave him, and he'll fly off when he's ready.